Welcome back. So it has been a long time since I did a stream. This is not a live stream. What's the name? This is not the development live stream because I have seen that I have a lot of stuff here on the GitHub issues. So I'm going to try to organize everything here so that I can 34 folks, okay, so that I can organize everything, okay. So hi Maiva. That name is not very usual. Where are you from? So so I want to organize all the issues so that I can know what to do with all of them. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add new labels for the issues, okay. So let me see. Label users, that's it. Label users, go to labels. Now I won't be able to know. So this is going to be to 20. So this is going to be useful for releases. Okay, so probably useful for 2024 releases. This color, let's use this color. I think I like it more. Okay, so now we have a lot of issues that we haven't read for a long time, and I mean 32, so we should be closing or labeling all of them so that you know, it's easier to work on them, because otherwise okay, like here, label 2024, we have none of them. So that's it. So let's try to work from the oldest one, and let's see. Stop after enable extra functionality. Okay, so this is a bug from my own. So when okay, create a stream bug. What happens when this? InSmart does not return an error when it fails. Nobody else. I mean, damn it. So okay, let's create a new label, which is going to be waiting for upstream group. Okay, yeah, this color. Can we have this label here? Okay. So the idea is that every one of the issues is going to have a label if it's still open. So we should probably check this again in 2024. Um, so let's add a label which is check again. Check again, but not too soon. Check again, but later. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Perfect. Okay. So now if we update this page, we have, so I want to have these labels everywhere. So floppy sick hunks SGD2. I mean, yes, we can. There is no point on releasing a floppy disk version anymore. Let's close this issue. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm alone in the chat. Okay, floppy size images. Yeah, the same thing. Let's copy and paste so that we have the same thing. I don't want to work on the floppy, so let's close this. Nice. And I should be having new messages about all of these being closed, isn't it? In my email. Okay. So can detect windows depend. There has not been any more feedback into this issue when the reported was asked to provide feedback. Hence, we are closing this bug and close with comment. Yeah, let's do some US device not recognized. Same thing, I mean. Yeah, let's close everything here so that USB device not recognized. Display. Anyways, I wait for you using the just in case. Okay, same thing here. I could use a label about not enough feedback or something, but show partition labels in addition. That's correct. I rather see okay. Reviewing did you finally work on this, or can I close this user? Thank you. So let's feedback. Where's the feedback? Let's put waiting for feedback. That way, the next time, I mean, if I put waiting for feedback, I'm not sure what to do here. So if I put waiting for feedback, I mean, in any case, this is an enhancement. That's true. So I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's keep this open, and we will see what we do with it. So if we update this, we can go to this first page. Let's close everything to the right, and let's start again. Menu in Power Super. What the hell is this? This guy. Power Super Group user. Oh my god. Hello user, did you can help you? Boom, boom, boom. If I want to support, I can't. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, so there is a second one. When did think we get official with working isoboot? When? What the hell was that? Isoboot. Okay, if you still have the same problem with the most recent versions of Super Grub2 Disk. Please open a new issue and refer back to this one. Closing this book, this issue. Thank you. Okay, I mean, we cannot have so long, so old. Okay, FE files to be scanned always. Okay, let's see. So this is 2019, so it's quite old. If FE files are found in a partition, then its kernel init RT files are not found. Okay. That main logic was assigned with Windows match detected proceed when makes sense to search Linux kernel. If you find it makes sense whenever this is fixed, you should get kernel in next to the EFI files with entries. Was this fixed? If so, which version of beta operates did the discover presence in our local drive? Thanks. Well, that's a very good question. Have we fixed this or not? I mean, I have this thing here, but maybe we should work. I mean, maybe we should I mean, where the hell do I have all of this? One second, please. So here we have the source code, and this should be on menus SGD OS detect. Okay, so maybe I should just search for the history of this file on GitHub itself. I mean, I should have something here, isn't it? Which is the most recent branch? Docker new development master. I mean, I don't know. I mean, probably ninth. Yeah, master branch apparently is the best one. I mean, master branch is to the full branch, so we are okay here. So let me see. I mean, if we go into let me see. So menus, SGD, and OS detect. Normalize indentation. I mean, the latest changes are from 5 years ago, which is 2020, and this is the thing related to indentations and so on. OS detect. So this is something that needs to be done on 2024. So let's probably useful for 2024 releases. So let's put it here. Okay. So we have found something that needs to be fixed. Participants. Okay. Show boot mode in main menu. I wanted to see if boot I chose show boot mode, boot manually. Yeah, this is already done, isn't it? I mean, I should have some. It's already done somewhere, isn't it? I mean, if we take a look at the main menu, which I'm not sure which one it is, this one here, so you can see where the hell is the main menu. In it, huh. I mean, we have the secure boot thing, which tells you if you are booting in secure mode or not, which I'm not able to find here because probably this is something that it's created in the fly, on the fly, I mean. So I'm not sure. So we go here. Don't I have this? Let me check real quick. We don't need higher. So I did this development, but I didn't try if this worked or not. Oh my god. I would say okay, let me see here. Okay. So we had this release. So look at that. You can change the secure boot vendor, but there's no nothing about if you are booting in EFI. I mean, you can check some other stuff. There is no way of checking if you are booting on UEFI or not. So this commit here from mkpmb unknown group platform look at this. CFG. I don't know how the hell this is detected. IBM PC. I mean, I prefer BIOS, but not UEFI. Boot manually. Current boot mode. I think I prefer to have, you know, languages. Maybe I can detect and show boot methods. I mean, if we put it here as here it suggests, you're welcome, Baba. So if we put this here, it's going to be run always, isn't it? Should we run this always or only when the main menu is run? I mean, so the secure boot thing is here. Change secure boot vendor. I don't know. Change secure boot. Okay, let me see. Boot manually, current boot mode. Yeah, why don't we put yeah, I think I'm going to do this in one with platform. I mean, with platform. BIOS compatibility mode UEFI. Okay, so we already have this with platform thing, but this guy is just using group platform without reusing code. So let's put this as an enhancement and 2024, and let's write. Okay, so I will add a new entry labeled detected boot mode that actually uses the DDDD with platform, which was the wait a minute. Oh, won't have. Okay, yeah, so I'm not going to use this function. There's no it's not useful. That would I will add that we'll use similar code to yours. Thank you. Okay. So we can this one we can let's go on. So about USB image size, add to the FAQ the following statement. The ISO burn to is much lower. The user files. Okay, so the reason for SDA 1 being 33 is because the minimum is around 33 mesh size. It's because the minimum. So I mean, yeah. And this is requirement. Add an empty folder. Yeah, and that's what I did with the okay. It's interesting. I don't see participants. Less I do this live chat participants. Oh no. Okay, so the idea here, maybe it's this is not actually useful for 2024. Check again, but later. So yeah, it's something that it's not something that okay, look at that. So currently we have this thing, and then yeah, so these are ideas so that you can put all of this into an USB. Yeah, that this is not something that it's useful right now. So mini, oh my god, what the hell is this? The RTC with fonts and groups propose things from than the years on the RTV. So I need just the SGT folder. Yeah, but I'm not going to make. I mean, I don't think this is something that we need to take care of right now. So let's forget about this. Super Grub2 chain load. Okay, is this guy here from the this is the guy that there's a guy, it just depends on yeah, let's close the issue without any comment, which is going to be better. Show partition labels. Okay, so these are the partition labels. Okay, what the hell is this? Partition labels. Disk numbers, partition labels. But there was already a something similar, isn't it? What's the problem here? Why can't I see? Stop after adding extension partition. Okay, so this is similar. In addition, when detecting. Okay, so let me see. Specific kernel detection problem. When I boot manually by searching group config file, SGD shows just the disk numbers. Could you add the partition labels there? So this is boot manually. So wait a moment. So this is 1 year later. Sorry about the burp thing. Let me see if I can see stream. So can you please provide the partitions file system label? Okay. Only offers. The EFI required warnings are gone because I will. How can I boot? Fat down. There's entries from. You need to load the kernel first. Okay, so please create a new user for a specific kernel detection problems. Okay, so partition labels do not exist in but only GPT, so that I'm not sure group support reading GPT partition labels. It would be nice if you could look it up. File system can't be. We add file system labels. We need to add them not only EFA but to everywhere. Sync dummy entry. Actually, I rather see the file system label if there is one. I mean, I don't think there is a file system label. That would be nice. It looks like. I think one label on top of it as the device name is repeated below in the path. In menus where the device name is not in the path, show it in addition to the label. Okay. So, 1 second. So this is EFI. But manually partition labels. This is not bought manually. Okay. Is this issue? I mean, isn't this issue a duplicate of if they are not duplicates, please explain why. Thank you. and yeah, I mean, if you cannot do this from group, okay. Hmm. Install and prop. I mean, so this guy has a new tablet and whatever landscape. Currently trying to with audio to video test. Video info. How to configure. I mean, enhancement. Yeah, I think it's something that we can. I mean, the problem. Sideways and stretch. This is not going to be showing. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. It's sideways. I could work on that functionality if you could give me the comments for both BIOS boot and UEFI boot, so that it's so that so that the user can change the resolution, their screen resolutions seamlessly. In video info, that would be an adapter. Okay. So you can give me the comments for both BIOS boot and UEFI boot, so that the user can change their screen resolution seamlessly. Description. You have mentioned both video test and video info. No idea they can be used in both BIOS boot mode and UEFI boot mode. Yeah, I went to okay. Yeah. So is a petition yeah, okay. So this is one of these that we don't have feedback. So I'm going to close it. I mean, you want to test this, you test it, and then if it doesn't work, we can work on it. But otherwise, where are the most recent closed stuff here? Do you agree? Oh my god, how many? I think this one here. Which is the one that I have closed? Okay, maybe we can sort by it. Recently updated. Look at that. So okay. One of these issues. Okay, here it is. Let's close the issue. Okay. Now we can go back here. Combine with AMG. Once you can enter and you have zip. Okay, let's close the issue without saying anything. Okay, so yeah. What the hell is all of this? Okay, font size. Okay, so here there is the idea that when you show that's the one, yeah, it's this guy here. Excellent idea. Okay, this is something that I think we could do right now, but okay, so this is the generate stuff, isn't it? So if I go here, menus std, is it CVT detect? No, auto ISO. Where the hell is this? So scan ISOs. Slacks, Linux, Linux. Where are the usual ones here? ISO path, real dev. And so he's asking the other way around, isn't it? He's asking the first you have the ISO path, and then so I guess this has been already fixed. Let me check the actual commit where this was fixed, and then we will see what we have here. History. Okay, wait a moment. So this is from 2021. Huh. I need to test this. The problem is that I'm not sure I have everything set up to test this thing about the boot images and so on. So damn it. What the hell can we search here? Boot from ISO. How to boot using. Okay, maybe I have here. Boot manually operating systems. I'm not sure we have here. Group entries. That's not. Wait a moment, please. We had some entries there. Yeah, but we don't have any ISOs, isn't it? So if we don't have any ISOs, ISO path device, ISO path. So here the ISO path is first, and let me check in the what the hell we were checking. So here in auto-iso.cft we still have the ISO path real dev on the right, group loopback config, and what's the problem with you? File snaps are off the right side of the screen. Okay, so ISO path is everything, isn't it? Real dev. So ISO path is I need a screenshot or something, because otherwise part magic. ISO path. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this properly. But yeah, it's something that it can be useful for 2024. An image screenshot and that same screenshot parsed into text would be useful to have. Okay, for what I understand, we might have so isopath, so it's something like what's the name? We had something that I mean, yeah, boot ISOs. So it's boot. So right now we have boot ISOs Ubuntu like this, isn't it? So real dev is like this group. And we want, man, this is not going to be useful, I mean easy to do. We want but yeah, so that's we will have to fight with regex to remove to either get the and I mean it could the ISO file name, or I mean the path to it's always boot ISOs, isn't it? I mean it can be another stuff, but we might have this and we want this. So yeah, so this is something for 2024, which I think we should do in 2024. Okay, so BTRFS volumes and volumes as root. Implemented your idea. Do we have a pull request? I mean, yeah, I mean, do not use at volume 5, but use them for all. This means using this. Okay, using browse no it for example on this change, so we don't have okay, let me see. Oh, look at that. Cite the BTR first subvolume. Yeah, FreeSBD. Okay. And if it does not exist, it does not exist. Be glad to help. Okay. And yeah, we're glad to help. Any distro that I can install that by default uses BTFRS. In such a way that it is not detected by SG22. That uses automatic install. I'd like to properties this. So any distro have you tested your change? Have you tested your change with non-BTFRS distro? Does it give any problem? Okay, so Thermon. Oh, this is okay. Let me cut this so that it's here. Much of a hassle. I think I have written it down. Okay, quote reply. Okay, so I want to check. I mean, this is something that we can work with 2024, I guess. So CFT, yeah, I want see this. So we had the sub volumes stuff. What the hell is that? So 146 stars. So there was something about group.cft. I mean, not this one, but what else do we have? Linux. Linux. Is it Linux what we are looking for? Group detect. Not this thing. Okay, let's just search locally, otherwise I'm not sure what to search for here. Okay, look at that. There's a CFG. So OS detect has some BSD stuff. So and there's also CF. Yeah, look at that. This thing here. Wait a minute. CFS. Yeah. Okay. Wait a moment. So auto ISO is it? No. What was the name that we were looking for here? OS detect. OS detect. Okay, so apparently what I have here is CFS variants. Wait a minute. Variants. So first of all, we are searching for wait a minute, free BSD. So we have the free BSD, which is with ZFS and with UFS. So this one here, FreeSBD. Okay, yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? And this is the same exact thing, although you are opening some Open Solaris stuff. Oh my god, this is too much of complex stuff. CFG's name. So I cannot reuse the same ones here. Okay. So the question is, do we have to do something different? Huh. Okay, let me see. OS detect run option and add so so the boot manually option the boot manually option lets you boot a specific kernel plus init rd combination, and that it's usually found on the regular boot partition. Should we also search for those kernel dot plus init rd in the subvolumes, I mean, I guess in subvolumes the same way you are suggesting to search for I mean, yeah, I mean there's also BTRFS, but they are not supposed to be using BTRFS here. BTRFS. Yeah, I mean, and is there any specific kernel boot option that we should be using when booting into the kernel and init rd? I mean, the FreeSB, the kernel parameters for direct kernel booting were quite different between an USB boot and a CFS file system boot. Between booting from an UFS file system and booting from a CFC file system boot. Okay, so maybe you could share in a specific but I mean group.cfc snippet from your system regarding your BT fares. How a normal Linux entry looks like. I mean, you know, I mean, because if there's no distinctives, so so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2024, we have some work to do with this thing, BTRFS volumes. Small corrections, improvements. Oh, look at that, it's the same guy. Yeah. Does this guy has done something with another name or something? Let me see. Oh my god. What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, so he has the super group thing. Anything but Ubuntu boot. Anything recent here? I know, server. That lesson. This doesn't look great in Spanish, but yeah, you can use that namer. Oh, look at that. initRD extender. What the hell is this? Okay. Okay, but this is something that you put into initRD. You cannot modify already. Yeah. It's interesting, but you know, I don't like links in GitHub. I mean in Git repos, because then you lose them. So yeah. Okay, small correction. I would like to ask you. I would have done a merge request if I wasn't so familiar with Git. Way to include in the standard group automatic. Okay. Small things that. For the time I do some with big with set since export sets the base there and bar and the main the other reset and export should be required or needed the value of the bar supplies to all the menus. I mean, yeah. So they want something. Refactor Unicode font file generation. Okay, this is not going to be 2024, but it's interesting. Okay, so it says, so one of them, if the it's the fonts thing, which in this. So this is issue to 87. Okay. Wait a minute. Load found. If you exist, otherwise use this order. I mean, the first one should be this one here because it's the one that we're using in Super Grub2 Disk. Yeah, so prefix fax. Wait a minute. Prefix. Yeah. Okay, can I edit this so that I can copy and paste? Okay, copy and cancel. So keyboard replay. So let me copy here and let's search. Okay, so we should not make Super Grub this slower because this changes. So this should be like this instead. So the first one is the first one, and that's it. And then probably you want to do this. Wait, you want to do this like this. So this should be like this instead. Wait a minute. I haven't changed this properly. Like this. And this. I think I am doing this right. Let's take a look. Why the hell do I have a I mean, yeah, why is like this? 2. So the 2 also. Okay. Found this pin. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's a problem of how we should not make so slow because of these changes. So this should be like this instead. So the second one is the fonts one. Then you've got the Unicode one, but the very first one is the Unifont, which is whatever we were using here. Later on we can study if we should use another path with it is more more common. More standard. I'm not sure. I think this was done by Jordan. And can we steal? Yeah, apparently we can. I think this was done, and I'm not sure what was his rationale for this specific path. Okay, so this is number 2. Okay, let's try number 1. As described for main.cpg has been mean please create specific issues for for 1 and 3. Let's focus on this issue on the fonts. So that I can focus and reply to them there. Okay, so this is an enhancement or something. Detect more. Detect the full fonts or more paths. Okay, and you don't need to one and 3 points. Okay, we are done here, I guess. UEFI boot of Super Grub2. Listen to the plus. I mean, that's listen to the plus from chipsets high-end stage. Well done. Oh my god. Please offer a Linux installer for spinning this RSA which can boot from UEFI firmware. Please offer a Linux install program for spinning this or SSD which can boot from UEFI firmware. What you are asking for is probably a live CD that can be set up to be boot from the UEFI partition. Then the live CD starts and auto-runs Balena Etcher with Super Grub2 Disk ISO autoloaded, ISO image autoloaded. This is out of the scope of this project, even if I mean, even if it could be studied to be included into Rescatex, but then why would you do that? Because you have to install but you're asking okay, install program. UEFI firmware. Wait a minute, that's not UEFI firmware. Wait a moment. No, that's not what he's asking for. That Super Grub disk internal disk installation would not work as expected if you delete the UEFI partition. However, if you have already put Super Grub2 Disk into an USB disk thanks to Balena Xer or a similar tool, you can boot from there. I'm not sure many people would install Super Grub2 Disk in their systems either. is usually a recovery tool. I am willing to listen. I am willing to listen other potential users here asking for such such an installation script. Currently, if I'm not mistaken, you can just drop the standalone EFI image into your EFI partition, and many UEFI firmwares might detect it and allow you to boot from it, even if you don't register it explicitly as UEFI boot entry. I mean, should I delete this? I'm not sure. Update to include I mean, let's close this issue, even if it's not fixed. Provide pre-built ARM images. Yeah, you haven't helped me to closing the bug. That's it. I'm not going to keep this open if you don't give me any feedback. So this is from June 2022. We are in 2024. So let's close this. Stable non-UEFI images. Okay, so this was explained here. So here there was the explanation. Okay, let me see. Non-UEFI images. What the hell? All BIOS, non-UEFI systems only. Non-UEFI. I mean, it's already explained here. I guess there are ISOs that work. Yeah, I mean, it already says USB image. Yeah, I wonder, just rename it, just make a copy and just it's EMG instead of ISO. let's close this. It's already has been explained, so that's it. Saving config. Yeah, you are not going to save config. Okay, I'm using Grub2. Yeah, I mean, I had the auto stuff, so this is maybe an enhancement. I'm not sure. I don't think this is. I don't think this is something useful to have here. So isoboot. What the hell is this? Current partition table. What the hell is this? I would like to set that to Grub2 to directly put. Yeah. Okay, let's edit this so that we have, I mean, so that this is a bit easier to read, and we will close this. Okay. Files, group menu. So manual boot from group command line, press escape. Okay. So now okay, so you have not given me feedback. I'm closing the back. Let me find out one of these backs somewhere. Okay, so there has not been any more feedback. We close this. Okay, we are almost, I mean, what more? 5 more issues. Resign. If I can simply resign the UEFI file with a custom key too. So I'm using upstream group as a base. If it detects that it's a secure boot. If it detects that it's secure boot, that it booting in a secure boot environment, no matter what key has signed the image, it will ensure that the kernel has been properly signed. If you want that behavior, you would have booting none. Booting not secure boot. Booting non-secured ISOs or whatever, kernels or whatever, you will need to change group sources, recompile it yourself, and do your own unsecure build. Just turning on, turning off, just turning off the secure boot checks on the UEFI firmware might be easier. You will need to change that behavior of group, either adding the SUD scripts or not. Okay, so no, you wouldn't be able to boot into a non-secure boot secure boot ISO. I'm going to close with comment because I mean it's not something like there's a follow-up and he can reply if he wants to. USB serial support. Okay, this guy has done some stuff. He has not replied to me, so let's close the issue, and that's it. I mean, it's very nice having USB serial support and so on. I mean, I'm not going to build a version for him if he doesn't try the comments manually or whatever. Hybrid. Have you run? I mean, it's update comment. Okay, let's do this. If you still have you still have the problem, please open a new issue explaining exactly what were the comments that you were using. I feel like your first lacked them. Closing this issue. Yeah, okay. Problem with yeah. I'm trying to use Super Grub to boot from a USB drive. If I boot detect, it finds boot option on my internal SSD. Okay, if I boot enable all native, it does a little, then returns from the menu. Okay, flushed. Yeah. Did you use the DD option? That's the right one. One to use. It erases all of the disk. Okay, so well, that's just expected behavior in most of the cases. Native disk. It's experimental is there because of that. I don't remember the use case for this option, but it's something similar to I mean, what the hell is the so extra options? How the hell is it? Tools, search in the device, native. Is it native? Enable native. Here it is. Native disk. I mean, when you run native disk, in the CLI, a lot of devices get removed, and then something happens. Do we have manual? Oh, look at that. 2 to 12. What the hell is this? Firmware and native disks are available. Currently, okay, so then something happens. According to the native disk documentation, so this is like this. According to the documentation, and so it's used for. I think that the intended idea was to be able to read an USB disk even if your BIOS or UEFI cannot read that specific USB port, but I'm not sure. I wonder if my group build is missing those native disk drivers, and that's why it fails. I mean, so what? Enable native. So once you have native disk, there's this prefix here, and then everything is found again. Wait a moment. That's why it fails. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's take a look at the latest commit. Browse files, menus, SSG, D, enable native. Here there is the current implementation. Current enable native.cfg. The current enable native.cfg implementation. Huh. I wonder. Yeah, I wonder what the hell are we using in order to. So once we are here, when we say that we search staff, which is I don't know, OS detect, does it use a variable with all the stuff that we need to loop, or what? So when you run the option, you update SGT devices, which is something that I guess that we are using in tools. Update STT devices, and here there is one wait a minute. If update devices equals true, update devices false. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at that. Wait a moment. If we take a look at whatever, if we take a look at tool CFG, we can check how every time an option is run, we are not looking for all of the devices. It's only done once. If we run native disk, we should also do this thing here. We should also do if we run native disk, we should also do so that next time anything is searched for, the new devices are taken into account. So the next thing is for so yes, apparently there is something that we can fix here. Fix here. Can you please test this live by editing the entry with E and adding those two lines. Run option at the very end of it. I'm not sure you will be able to do it because of the process option function, but I guess it's worth a try. I mean, you can press can you please test this? Can you please test this? First you run the enable the staff option. What the hell is this? First option, then press C and finally press ask to exit the CLI. Is there any difference about what it is found? Okay, so we have this thing which is going to be 2024. So this is a bug because and 2024. Okay, what more do we have here? Error when entering from USB. I always get grip rescue on a blank screen. You are probably using a random tool for putting ISOs into USBs. I recommend you to use Balena Etcher or make sure to use the DD mode in some of those tools so that the complete USB drive is erased. Be careful about it. If you manage to boot from it in a system but not in another system, then yes, it's a bug. I will close this issue for now. Close with comment. Okay, how long? 2 hours. Let's take a look here. So we have this stuff, so enhancements, show petition labels, which I'm not sure I want to show right now. Check again by later. So these are not useful. This 2024 is something that we want to have 2024. What the hell is this? I'm willing to maybe waiting feedback. Okay, let's close the issue and that's it. Check again by later. Okay, I think we are done with all of this. So pull requests. So I have seen these translations here. So Hungarian translation. Polish translation. Okay, so let's see. Hungarian translation. Thank you very much for your contribution. Would you please update the headers, the file headers, so that copyright and everything it's filled properly. You can check you can check the Polish translation. Where this has been done properly. Where this has been done properly. Okay, so now we have a comment here for the current translation. So this one seems okay. So Polish translation. Didn't I have to add this somewhere else? Don't we have documentation of what we are supposed to be doing when translation.md info menus std locale. This is not an info. I think wait a minute. std locale. What the hell do we have here? Menus std locale. So this is something that, wait a minute, here it is. So is this something that I can yeah, so language name okay, so okay, let me use this commit here. So menus std locale. So the locale is, we already have it here because they are using po something, isn't it? He's using po in the file name. Okay, so po, yeah, po.po. That's interesting. Any preference for the language name as it's described here? And this, and let's take this and also add it here. I mean, comment. Okay, and also let's comment here. Hopefully we will have some. So this is 3 days ago, so this one we might have some feedback. This one I don't know what's going to happen, because you know, people die and so on. X manager, what the hell is that? Team manager, team X manager. This is Teams. What the hell is this? Why? Upgrade or download manager tools. So this is something that helps you to install programs in Windows. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Oh, look at that, X manager. What the hell is this? Features. Upgrade, downgrade. Android. I still don't know what the hell is this. Okay. Oh, look at that. So it's APK, I guess. APK is stuff that you can use to install the stuff. Okay. Okay, so we have Polish translation and Hungarian translation. Refactor Unicode font file. Okay, let me see. Advantages. Using the default font fat allows for simplifying load. Ubuntu. So it's basically the same thing as this guy asked. Show resolved. What? Okay, so is this supposed to be unifold? Okay, why two nested echoes? Okay. Resolve conversation. Should I supposed to be? Okay, let's take a look here. Why not just local frontiers like this? Echo, echo. Yeah, I mean, okay, let me see. So this one here. I think we do not need echoes, those additional. If you want less diff flickering, you can use instead. Start our view at single comment. I mean, we already had a review. Okay, yeah, so this should be, now that I know what he wants to say. So this is like this and like this. There is a better approach. Better approach for the flickering. Yeah, then with I have updated above. I guess output overlay boot group unifont. Unifont this file. Why the hell have you changed this? Let me see. Unify this file. Overlay boot group fonts. Group fonts. I mean here, so main lot found. Let's take a look at this guy comment. So currently we are doing this thing lot font, which I'm not sure what the hell is this, but the idea is that, okay, look at that, load font is removed here, and he wants this stuff instead. So you can just load font Unicode and put these files here, whatever, in fonts, unifont stuff. So it's unifont, and this one is Unicode. Show resolved. Group unit test, okay. Boot group fonts unicode.pf2. Okay. Unifont. Unicode.pf2. Unicode. What the hell is this? Base name. Unicode. Unifont. I mean, I can take a look at my own system, which is, what the hell is this? What the hell do we have here? Do we have Unifont, Unicode? So it's unicode.pf. Okay, so let's add conversation. As I understand, in Ubuntu, this is now Unicode. As I understand from this is now Unicode. Okay. Now this guy here. Oh, look at that. Unifont. Okay, so if we fix, we should fix. Okay. Now we should have the conversation here. Okay. As I am checking in depth, I think that this issue will be fixed when that pull request is adapted and merged into stream and merged slightly and merge slightly and merged might be fixed. I mean, because right now so he has, so we have the Unicode one. I mean, we could add the Unicode one even. Um, um, okay, so now in the pull request we will have, yeah, reference here. Reviewed one. I mean, we should have more stuff like the comments that I have added, isn't it? Eden. Okay, so I guess I could understand this and try to do it. Show boot mode. This isn't this done yet? What the hell is this? Fix this 58. Detected boot mode. Okay, so this is what yeah, okay, so yeah, so I guess I can reply to there, and that's it. So let me copy this, let's cancel, let's go here, and yeah. So now we have this. I mean, we have more comments and so on. One linked issue. Yeah. Okay. And linked closing reference. Okay. Look at that. So I think we are done right now with issues, and I mean, I'm going to take a look at email just in case something has been updated here, but it doesn't seem so. So we are done with issues, Super Group. Let me check real quick because I think there was an issue on Rescatax, which is you're not updating this. Non-free page is 1404. I need to I don't know. Very old kernel UEFI systems. Yeah. Yeah. Rescatux needs to be built with a newer group 2, which has been signed after I don't remember very well what's the group 2 CV I mean security issue. There was a name for this, but boothole. Is it like that, boothole? Is it 2.06 prior to maybe is this one here? I'm not sure. Prior to version 0.06. Okay, let me secure boot. Security violation. So yeah, it's probably this. Okay, so booting with group 2. The exact error is details. This guy. Yeah, so yeah, look at that. 206. Isn't this boot hole? Bootloader something something something. 10,000. Where's the Ubuntu stuff? I mean, I'm looking for this in okay. Some older group 2 versions are affected by a vulnerability, and other keys that sign them are what's the name when you don't like a key? By the UEFI. And other keys that signed those group versions are revoked by the UEFI. And I think, yeah, as a consequence, you cannot boot from some older live secure boot, enable live save CDs like Rescatux. Yeah. Going to work on releasing an updated Super Grub2 Disk. After that, Rescatux. Probably basing it Debian 12. Okay. I mean, this is something that I should be fixing, but Scatux not able to boot. Farewell. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, okay, let's not, I mean, there are a lot of issues here in Rescatux, which we also we will have to put the 2024 tag or whatever and work on them later on. But now let's focus on Super Grub2 Disk, and we will be working on building from the Super Grub2 Disk stuff, because that's what it's useful for now, and then we will see what we do. So look at that. So this one was updated to this one, but I mean, which is the latest? So the latest one that we released was this 2.0, so it's this one here. Yeah, I mean, we didn't finish this, so we didn't finish this work, so this is what we need to do the next time we work on this. So if you want to update secure boot binaries, you delete these files. Here what we did, so this is Debian 12 from August 2023. Now there should be a more updated data, but that's what I want to use, this stuff here, and that's it, I guess. So I need to update this, and I need to update the other ones, which is let me see, view file. So here we have Debian stuff. We also have to update the Ubuntu, and then here in IE32 we also have to update the Debian. So we have a lot of work to do, but this is going to be done in another stream. So let's end for now the stream. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.